Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you for coming to the Fayetteville Public Library. This is another one of our Mountain Street Stage summer concerts. It's an ongoing series, so if you want to see what we've got coming up, we've got 2 more shows after today, and we've got schedules right outside the door on a little table. You can also pick up a feedback form. We'd love to hear what you thought about today's program. Also want to do a special thank you to Mr. Gerald Klingeman. Thank you. Mr. Klingeman's continued financial support helps make this happen. And now a quick story. A year ago, we had a band called the Western Swing Rules Band. They played a really great set, lots of dancing. It was really fun. And there was a guy that danced the entire 2 hours, came up to me covered in sweat, said, "Hey man, my name's Jamey, and I've got a band." And that was a year ago, and ever since then we've been planning today. So I'm super excited. I hope you are as well. I hope you're ready to have a good time and dance. I want you to please join me in welcoming Jumpsuit Jamey and the Can't Wait to Playboys.
Well, hello, everybody. We're glad you're here. Now, our intent today is to take you back to 50s and 60s style honky-tonk dance halls that used to be throughout the South. Now, this front area here is generously portioned for dancing, so we hope we'll tempt some of y'all out here today. And as Joel said, I know from experience, you can two-step on carpet. Up. Let's get you one. This is secret stuff. There we go. What do you say we get started? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Well, I left my home down on the road. I told my pa I'm going stepping out to get the honky-tonk blues. Honky-tonk blues. Yeah, the honky-tonk blues. Honky-tonk blues. Well, Lord, I got 'em. I got the honky-tonk blues. Well, I went to a dance and I wore out my shoes. Woke up this morning wishing I could lose. I'm jumping honky-tonk blues. The honky-tonk blues. Yeah, the honky-tonk blues. The honky-tonk blues. Well, Lord, I got 'em. I got the honky-tonk blues. Oh, JT. I wore out my shoes. Woke up this morning wishing I could lose. I'm jumping honky-tonk blues. The honky-tonk blues. Yeah, the honky-tonk blues. The honky-tonk blues. Well, Lord, I got 'em. I got the honky-tonk blues. Oh, keep. Took my worries underneath my arm. Let's get right back to my pappy's farm and leave these honky-tonk blues. The honky-tonk blues. Yeah, the honky-tonk blues. The honky-tonk blues. Well, Lord, I got 'em. I got the honky-tonk blues. Mike. place in town. That city life has really got me down. I got the honky-tonk blues.
The honky-tonk blues.
Yeah, the honky-tonk blues.
The honky-tonk blues.
Well, Lord, I got 'em. I got the honky-tonk blues. Everybody. Took my worries underneath my arm and scat right back to my pappy's farm and leave these honky-tonk blues.
Honky-tonk blues.
Yeah, the honky-tonk blues.
Honky-tonk blues.
Well, Lord, I got 'em. I got the honky-tonk blues. Thank you, thank you. Oh, man, it's good to see some familiar and friendly faces out there. Oh, we're going to have a time today. You know, we had to start out with Hank Williams because Hank Williams is where it all starts for me. I remember growing up listening to that music. I spent a lot of time around my grandpa, who was born in '03. So I know the words to these songs without even knowing I know the words to these songs. All right, well, how about we do a little Lefty For Sale? 1, 2, 3. She said if I ever deceived her, she'd be gone before I could count 10. Well, I guess that I didn't believe her, 'cause look at the trouble I'm in. Now she's gone, 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 gone. Crying won't bring her back. The more that I cry, the faster that train flies farther on down the track. Turn around, Mike. I lost every right to be happy when I lost the heaven I'd found. She warned me she'd leave, and she left me before my first tears hit the ground. Now she's gone, 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 gone. Crying won't bring her back. The more that I cry, the faster that train flies farther on down the track. Play it, JT. And keep. If I only knew where to find her, I'd crawl there on my hands and knees. Each tick of the clock's a reminder she's 1 second farther from me. Now she's gone, 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 gone. Crying won't bring her back. The more that I cry, the faster that train flies farther on down the track. Mikey. Everybody. Now she's gone, 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 gone. Crying won't bring her back. The more that I cry, the faster that train flies farther on down the track. All right. right, well, y'all feel free to join our dancers up here on the carpet. Hey, the more the merrier, and nothing draws a crowd like a crowd. So that song was by Lefty For Sale. If I had an Aladdin's lamp, yeah, I might wish to write songs like Hank Williams, but I would definitely choose to sing like Lefty For Sale. Never another voice like his. All right, well, we're just gonna keep playing more and more. No, you just come in. More and more, I'm forgetting the past. More and more, I'm living at last. Day by day, I'm losing my blues. More and more, I'm forgetting about you. But oh, how I cried the day you said goodbye. And oh, how I tried to keep you by my side. Day by day, I'm losing my blues. More and more, I'm forgetting about you. But oh, how I tried to keep you by my side. And oh, how I cried the day you said goodbye. Day by day, I'm losing my blues. More and more, I'm forgetting about you. Oh, Vern and Donna, y'all look so good. Everybody. More and more, I'm forgetting the past. More and more, I'm living at last. Day by day, I'm losing my blues. More and more, I'm forgetting about you. Yes, more and more, I'm forgetting about you. Little Webb Pierce for you. Webb Pierce is the guy, he was a contemporary of Lefty and Hank. He's the guy that had a Cadillac convertible completely covered with silver dollars and a guitar-shaped swimming pool. We were so conservative back in those days. All right, boys, heart over mind. Let's see here. That's a 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. I love you so much that I can't leave you, even though my mind tells me I should. But then you come home and tell me you still love me, and all my thoughts of leaving do no good. You got me heart over mind, worried all the time, knowing you will always be the same. You'll keep hurting me, I know, but I still can't let you go, for my heart won't let my love for you change. Oh yeah. Friends tell me they see you out with others, and in my heart I try hard to forget. But then you come back and tell me you still love me, and I start thinking there's some chance for us yet. You got me heart over mind, worried all the time, knowing you will always be the same. You keep hurting me, I know, but I still can't let you go, for my heart won't let my love for you change. Oh. Everybody. You got me heart over mind, worried all the time, knowing you will always be the same. You keep hurting me, I know, but I still can't let you go, for my heart won't let my love for you change. And that was courtesy of Mr. Ray Price. Man, y'all look so good out there. All right, well, whenever we play in dance halls, and that's where we play, you know, unless millionaires ask us to play at their private party, we play dance halls. And that's where I want to play. That's where I like to play. No offense to any millionaires out there. We could talk after the show. But anyway, whenever we play those dance halls, we always do an alert for waltzes when we're about to play a waltz. So, in keeping with our tradition, we're about to play a waltz, y'all. Waltzers alert, so all waltzers come to the floor. A lot of people that don't know how to two-step or don't know how to triple step, they do know how to play a waltz. This song, that last song was by Ray Price. Well, this song is by Hank Williams and Ray Price. As a matter of fact, if you know your Honky Tonk lore, Hank Williams was on his way to a show to play with Ray Price. What was it, New Year's Eve, I think? New Year's Eve or Christmas Eve, one of the two. Or it might have been National Ice Cream Day Eve. We celebrated that last night, by the way. Did y'all know today is National Ice Cream Day? Nobody brought ice cream for the band? There's still time. Anyway, they wrote this song together. It's called Weary Blues from Waiting. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh, weary blues from waiting. Lord, I've been waiting too long. These blues have The snow outside is a falling, but it can't chill my heart. It died the day you said goodbye, when my dream world fell apart. Weary blues from waiting. Lord, I've been waiting too long. These blues have got me crying. Oh, sweet mama, please come home. Through tears I watch young lovers as they go strolling by, and think of all that might have been. Then I hang my head and cry. Weary blues from waiting. Lord, I've been waiting too long. These blues have got me crying. Oh, sweet mama, please come home. Oh, Mike and all the rest of y'all cover this for a minute. Weary blues from waiting. Lord, I've been waiting too long. These blues have got me crying. Oh, sweet mama, please come home. Oh, sweet mama, please come home. It's a long way over to them stairs, yeah. And y'all just ignore the prepubescent cracking of my voice there on that last part. I was out of breath. Let's do Too Many Nights. Give me just a second, Jamey. By the way, we play locally, and two of the places that we play the most, we always try to play one big dance per month. And we've been alternating between the Moose Lodge. It's in Springdale, Arkansas, but don't hold that against it. It's got a great big dance floor, one of the biggest in Northwest Arkansas. And we alternate between there and the American Legion right here on the south side of Fayetteville. Great place. A lot of people don't know about it, but they've got a great dance floor. Really good people in both places. And by the way, for all my contemporaries, we play early because nothing good happens past 10 o'clock, especially if I get home past 10 o'clock. Then it's bad news. Did I tell you I did an adaptation for my marriage based on Hello, Darling? It's Hello, Snarlin'. I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm just kidding, honey. All right. Too many nights in a roadhouse, too much wine, women and song. Too many days on the highway, and then I run around all night long. Take a good look in the mirror in the cold gray light of dawn. Too many nights in a roadhouse, done a little good or wrong. Running with my buddies on the wild side caused me a run of bad luck. Whoa, horsey. Out all night with the roadhouse crowd, now I'm down to my last $2. Pushing way too hard, trying to live too fast, putting too many wrinkles on. Too many nights in a roadhouse, or run a little good or wrong. Too many nights in a roadhouse, too much wine, women and song. Too many days on the highway, and then I run around all night long. Take a good look in the mirror in the cold gray light of dawn. Too many nights in a roadhouse, or run a little good or wrong. That was some kind of life I was living, and it wasn't too hard to tell that the blues come around when the sun went down and my day didn't fare too well. Sure did want a taste of the good life when the good life come along. Too many nights in a roadhouse, done a little good or wrong. Too many nights in a roadhouse, too much wine, women and song. Too many days on the highway, and then I run around all night long. Take a good look in the mirror in the cold gray light of dawn. Too many nights in a roadhouse, done a little good or wrong. Keep. And Mikey. Too many nights in a roadhouse, too much wine, women and song. Too many days on the highway, and then I run around all night long. Take a good look in the mirror in the cold gray light of dawn. Too many nights in a roadhouse, done a little good or wrong. Thank you, thank you. All right. Well, moving on, we're going to play Little Hank Snow for you. big eight-wheeler rolling down the track means you two and Daddy ain't coming back. I'm moving on. I'll soon be gone. You were flying too high for my little old sky, so I'm moving on. That big old whistle as it blew and blew said, hello to the Southland, we're coming to you and we're moving on. Oh, hear my song. You went and laughed at me, now I'm setting you free and I'm moving on. Moving on, JT. Mr. Fireman, won't you please listen to me, cause I got a pretty mama in Tennessee. Keep moving me on, keep a rolling on. So shovel the coal, make this a rattle a roll, keep moving me on. Mr. Engineer, keep your throttle in hand, this rattle's the fastest in the southern lands. Keep moving me on, keep a rolling on. You're gonna ease my mind, put me there on time, keep moving on. Keep. I tried to warn you from time to time, but you just wouldn't listen to pay me no mind, so I'm moving on. I'm a-rolling on. I warned you twice now, you're paying the price, cause I'm moving on. You done switched your engines and I ain't got time for a trifling woman on my main line. Keep moving on. You done your daddy wrong. You broken your vow and it's all over now, so I'm moving on. Tried to warn you from time to time, but you just wouldn't listen to pay me no mind, so I'm moving on. You done your daddy wrong. I'm through with you, too bad you blue, keep moving on. Don't have it. All right. You sure it's okay? It doesn't hurt anymore? It don't hurt anymore.
Don't encourage him.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It don't hurt anymore. All my teardrops are dry. No more walking the floor with that burning inside. Just to think it could be, time has opened the door. And at last I am free. I don't hurt anymore. No use to deny I wanted to die the day you said we were through. But now that I find you're out of my mind, I can't believe that it's true. I've forgotten somehow that I cared so before, and it's wonderful now. I don't hurt anymore. it don't hurt anymore. All my teardrops have dried. No more walking the floor with that burning inside. Just to think it could be, time has opened that door, and at last I am free. I don't hurt anymore. No, we used to deny I wanted to die the day you said we were through. But now that I find you're out of my mind, I can't believe that it's true. I've forgotten somehow that I cared so before, and it's wonderful now. I don't hurt anymore. By Hank Snow, The Other Hank. Let's see if any of y'all recognize this song. I'm sure, you know, this being a library, I should make a literary reference. Who all out there has read The Grapes of Wrath? A lot of people, well, a lot of us had to, but a lot of us wanted to, and a lot of us are glad that we did. And if you maybe saw the movie, it was really good too. But there's a scene in that movie out in Southern California, maybe the Bakersfield area, which we've got some of that coming up too, Bakersfield sound. But anyway, there's a scene in that movie where they're at a dance, and this song just reminds me of that scene in that movie. I don't know, it fired my imagination up with it when I was a kid, like a lot of Hank Williams songs and that particular scene in that particular movie. And I'll shut up now and we'll play it. As soon as I figure out what I'm doing. A one, two, three. Say, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Say, hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we could find us a brand new recipe? I got a hot rod Ford and a $2 bill, and I know a spot right over the hill. There's soda pop and the dancing's free. So if you wanna have fun, come along with me, singing, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Oh, JT. Saving all your time from me. No more looking, I know I've been tooken. How's about keeping steady company? I'm gonna throw my dates book over the fence and buy me one for 5 or 10 cents. I'll keep it till it's covered with age, 'cause I'm writing your name down on every page, singing, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Oh, Mikey. All them boys. Say, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with a how's about cooking something up with a how's about cooking something up with me? There's so many good lines in that song. I got a hot rod Ford and a $2 bill, and I know a spot right over the hill. There's soda pop and the dancing's free. So if you want to have fun, come along with me. That's what reminds me of that scene in that movie. And then that's the only song I know of that uses the word tookin'. Kind of an archaic word, but don't hear much anymore. All right, it's a waltzer's alert. Calling all waltzers to the floor. And I'm pretty sure I might have to get back out there. So you've been warned. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Wondering who's kissing you. Wondering if you're wondering too. Every hour for the day, since you went away, I keep wondering, yes, wondering. I pray every day to the good Lord above to send back to me the one I really love. Wondering who's kissing you. Wondering if you're wondering too. Every hour for the day, since you went away, I keep wondering, yes, wondering if you're wondering too. J.T. Huff on the steel guitar. And Mr. Keith Grimwood on the fiddle. Every hour of the day wondering if you're wondering too. And Mike Rickard on the lead guitar. Who's kissing you? Wondering if you're wondering too. Every hour of the day since you went away, I keep wondering, yes, wondering if you're wondering too. Play it, boys. And I would be remiss if I did not introduce the rest of the band. Back behind my right is Kevin Watkins on the bass. You may recognize Kevin from the 20 or so other bands he's in right now. A good bass player is welcome wherever they go. And I'd like to introduce, last but not least, and the newest member of the band as of, about 2 weeks ago, Mr. Steve Wilkes on the drums. Every hour for the day since you went away, I keep wondering, yes, wondering if you're wondering too. Thank you, thank you. Another Webb Pierce song. Good to see Vern and Donna out there dancing. God dang, finally got you, finally got you. I knew we would one day. Oh, and by the way, I'm Jumpsuit Jamey, if you hadn't figured that out. And to answer the question I get asked most often, yes, I do dress myself and then sneak out of the house before my wife sees me. All right, my friends, quit fooling around. Let's play some more. In A. 1, 2, 3. I know that you've been fooling around on me right from the start. So I'll take back my ring and I'll take back my heart. And when you're tired of fooling around with 2 or 3, I'll come on home and fool around with me. I wasn't fooling around the day I said I do. Oh, the many nights I've wished that I'd have been a foolin' too. I know it's foolish taking all this misery. Oh, but when it's you, a fool I'll always be. I know that you've been fooling around on me right from the start. So I'll take back my ring and I'll take back my heart. And when you're tired of fooling around with 2 or 3, I'll come on home and fool around with me. Fool around, JP. Where I'm at. Don't worry if I'm lonesome, I'll get used to that. And when you're tired of fooling around with 2 or 3, then I'll come on home and fool around with me. I know that you've been fooling around on me right from start. So I'll take back my ring and I'll take back my heart. And when you're tired of fooling around with 2 or 3, come on home and fool around with me. Fool around, Mike. I know that you've been fooling around on me right from the start. So I'll take back my ring and I'll take back my heart. And when you're tired of fooling around with 2 or 3, come on home and fool around with me. Thank you. Thank you. Now, that was us playing an old Buck Owens song. Buck Owens a lot older than you think. You think he's younger because you've seen all those hee-haw reruns in syndication. But Buck Owens is the man who came up, well, it was a group effort, but I'll always associate him with what they call the Bakersfield sound, the Southern California country. And a lot of people don't know that at that same time, that's when Nashville was getting all syrupy and a string quartet kind of soundy, because they were trying to break over into the pop world. Well, Buck, you know, he had 20 #1 hits in about 10 years, I think. And Buck took out a full-page ad in a Nashville paper saying he wasn't ever going to do that, and he'd always have his own country sound. And boy, let me tell you, the people in Nashville didn't like that too much. And that's probably where he got the idea for the title of his autobiography, Buckham. It's a good read. I highly recommend it. There's 2 Buck Owens biographies out there, by the way. One of them's a pure hatchet job. That girl never knew Buck Owens or anything about him. The other one is actually an autobiography put together from cassette tapes that he dictated over many, many years. So it's really the voice of Buck Owens from beyond the grave, because it was written after he died. So it's a pretty cool book. Highly recommend it. Get to hear a pin drop, huh? Let's do your cheating heart. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Your cheating heart will make you weep. You cry and cry and try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole night through. Your cheating heart will tell on you when tears come down like falling rain. You toss around and call my name. You'll walk the floor the way I All right, that's a Hank song. We're fixing to do another Hank song. And, you know, as long as I've been listening to Hank Williams, every year or two I come across another song and go, oh, my God, I've never heard that one before. That's as good as all the other ones. Amazing. For a guy who never even made it to 30. What an incredible musician. Oh, and I want to forewarn y'all, we are going to take a sort of a set break. I have no clue what time it is because I didn't bring up. 3 o'clock. Okay, that's about halfway. It's about time then. What we're going to do, I don't know what the band's going to do, but I can tell you what I'm going to do. I thought about giving a dance lesson before the class, but, you know, a two-step or a triple step or waltz, that's kind of hard to teach, you know, in a really little bit of time. Yes, you are way ahead of me. I'm going to teach y'all how to do the Cotton Eye Joe. It was a song that was really popular back in the day. Now, it was popular back in the 80s. There was a Swedish band that came out with some abomination version of Cotton Eye Joe that inexplicably enjoyed worldwide popularity. We scorned that song. There was a song that they did out of Gillies back in the 80s, and we all used to dance to it nationwide. This is one of those dances where it's actually maybe more fun if you don't know how to do it. But I'm going to give a quick little lesson on it, and then we'll do the Cotton Eye Joe. It'll be just like a real dance hall. Even if you don't dance, you ought to come down. If you can walk down those stairs, you can do the Cotton Eye Joe, I promise you. So, preview of coming attractions. We're going to go right into it after this song. Right. Came in last night at 10:30. That baby of mine wouldn't let me in, so move it on over.
Move it on over.
Move it on over.
Move it on over.
Move over, little dog, 'cause the big dog moving in. She's changed the lock on our front door, and my poor key don't fit no more, so get it on over.
Get it on over.
Slide it on over.
Slide it on over.
Move over, short dog, 'cause the tall dog's moving in. Play it, Mikey. She warned me not to play around, but I done let that deal go down, so hop it on over.
Hop it on over.
Jump it on over.
Jump it on over.
Move over, cold dog, 'cause the hot dog's moving in. She warned me once, she warned me twice, but I don't take no one's advice, so scooch it on over.
Scooch it on over.
Glide it on over.
Glide it on over.
Move over, cold dog, 'cause the hot dog's moving in. Keith. This doghouse here is mighty small, but it's better than no house at all, so hop it on over.
Hop it on over.
Ease it on over.
Ease it on over.
Move over, young dog, 'cause the old dog's moving in. Crawl back to me on her knees, but I'll be busy scratching fleas, so slide it on over.
Slide it on over.
Pack it on over.
Pack it on over.
Move over, short dog, 'cause the tall dog's moving in. Oh, JT. Now let's hip up before you whine. That side's yours and this side's mine, so move it on over.
Move it on over.
Move it on over.
Move it on over.
Move over, nice dog, 'cause the mad dog's moving in. All right, y'all, we're going to take a little Cotton Eye Joe break, and we'll be right back with more of your golden honky tonk favorites from the 50s and 60s. As for now, why don't y'all all come up to the front? I'll take this microphone. Hey, where you're going, you can't leave yet. What did Homer and Jethro used to say? Hey, get back in here. You're no better than the rest of them. All right, y'all, here's the Cotton Eye Joe. Should we do Do we do a demonstration dance so you know what it looks like in the end first? Cody, are you up there in the sound booth? Oh, Cody. Oh, he's right here. We'll get back in the sound booth. Where is Becca? Hey, Becca, let's do a quick demonstration of the Cotton Eye Joe. We'll just do like 30 seconds of it, y'all, and then we'll get right to it. This is a fun dance. This is a community building dance. You do this with your neighbor, and if you don't know it at the beginning of the song, you'll know it by the end of the song. Becca, if you will. Any old time, Cody.
Partner, don't see Doug, 'cause he'll make
Turn it up.
Cotton Eye Joe.
The music. Y'all all look like Cotton Eye Joe experts to me. So here's what we do. Raise your hand if you've done the Cotton Eye Joe before. If you haven't done the Cotton Eye Joe before, gravitate to somebody with their hand up. Because you can do a line of like 5 people with the 7, 8 people. I don't know, how wide is this thing? We can go at least 6 or 7 or 8 people. So if you haven't done it, if you don't have your hand up, come here. We're going to do it together. You haven't done it before? You haven't done it before, sir? Come over here to me. All right. Because this is way more fun, and you learned it faster if you've never done it before to be in a group of people who have done it. That's why I'm encouraging you to, when I was little, I had a puppy, and then I looked out the window. I mean, nobody's listening, so. All right, here we go. Well, let's see. Do I have to put this microphone down? No, I don't want to. So, how about a guy and a lady and a guy? So I don't have to put my arm around you, sir. Okay. All right. Here we go. Becca, come on over and join us. Be right there. Here we go. Oh, y'all get ready. We're fixing to do it. Get in a group. I don't want to see 2 people doing it by themselves. Get in a group. And remember, you want to be over this way because we're going to turn around when we get here. This is going to be like a big racetrack. So let's get over here. Come on. All right, Maestro, hit it. Oops,
Grab your partner, don't see Doug, 'cause he'll be coming to Cotton Eye Joe.
Get ready, y'all. Oh, here it comes. Step, kick. 1, 2, 3. Step, kick. Back 2, 3. Step, kick. Back 2, 3. Now get ready. We're going to go forward. Step 2, 3. 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 Now we step, kick. Step, kick. Back 2. Full spin.
Y'all say what?
Full spin.
Stepped in what?
Full spin.
How the hell you say?
Go forward. Now, y'all may think the crowd is saying, the experienced dancers are saying something that sounds like an obscenity, but it's actually bull spit that they're saying. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Step 2, 3, step 2, 3, step 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, step 2, 3. Here we go. Step, kick, 1, 2, 3, step, kick, 1, 2, 3, step, kick, back 2, 3, step. Now we go forward. Looking good. Get ready, though. Here we go. Step, kick.
Now what you say?
Full step.
Y'all say what?
Full step.
One more time.
Full step.
Cotton Eye
Step, kick.
Now what you say?
Full step.
A little bit louder.
Full step.
I still can't hear you.
Full step. tell y'all, it speeds up here in a minute. Step, kick.
Now what you say?
Step, kick.
A little bit louder.
Step, kick.
I still can't hear you.
Step, kick. Now this will be followed by another traditional dance they used to always do after the Cotton Eye
Now
Joe.
what you say?
And I think Becca and I will do that as a demonstration.
Pile up. Now don't see Joe's Hot Night Joe.
Wow, country dancing's fun, isn't it? Uh-oh, here we go.
Got a ball peen hair and a
Oh, no, not yet.
Whip the hell out of Cotton
I hope you didn't get the extended version here,
Where
Cody.
did he go? Where did he come from?
It's 5 minutes, right? This is only supposed to last 2 minutes, y'all, if you
Now
can
what
believe
you
it.
say? Y'all say what? One more time. Hot Night Joe.
Look at y'all, you're all experts. I told you you'd be able to do this by the end of the song.
A little bit louder. I still can't hear you.
Cody, how long has this been playing? We should be less than 2 minutes right now. Oh, it's sped up.
What did you step in? Big pile up. Now don't see Joe's Hot Night Joe.
Now what you
Okay,
say?
I'm officially ending
Y'all
this
say
song.
what? Step
Thanks,
what?
everybody, for participating. Cody, we're going to have a talk about that version you just came up with. Thought we had that figured out. Hey, everybody give yourselves a hand for getting up and participating. You know, it being a Sunday, I have a religious message for you. God respects us when we work, but He loves us when we dance. So dance every time you get the chance. Now, I'm a little busy in the summers. I normally do dance lessons throughout the spring and the fall and the winter and all that. I get too busy in the summer. But come this September, I'm going to start teaching dance lessons again, probably at the American Legion here in Fayetteville. So there is a Facebook page called NWA Two-Steppers with the number 2. NWA Two-Steppers. Hey, Amy Edie. Anyway, y'all should get on there, and that will keep you apprised of not only us when we play and when we do dance stuff, but other venues, other bands, other groups of dancers. I encourage you to go look, because dancing, what is it? It's like sex. It's way too important to be left only to the experts. So I hope that y'all look at our Facebook page, get on there and join, and then I promise you, I'll pester you for the rest of your life. So anyways, thanks a lot, y'all. The band will be back on in just a minute. Thanks, Robin. Now, Cody, if you do happen to come across the shottish in the next 60 seconds or so, then we'll be glad to do the demonstration dance. But if not, that's okay. Because it's probably about time to get back. What time is it, by the way? 3:15. Yeah, well, it's fine pretty good. means that your feet are doing a certain pattern. And they're doing a very simple pattern. I mean, it's country western. It ain't going to be complex. But that pattern is a repeating pattern. For the two-step, it's step together, step, step. And you do that over and over and over. Step together, step, step. For the triple step, it's step, 2, 3, step, 2, 3. For the waltz, it's long, short, short, long, short, short. So it's not really conceptually very hard to do. And in fact, if you can just get that pattern and do nothing else, do none of the fancy twirls or spins or turns, I promise you, you will be better than 90% of the dancers down there at Whiskey A Go-Go, or what is it, Whiskey 101? Is that the name of that place? Yeah, I've gone down there a couple of times. There's a lot of kids down there that strut and preen and act like they can dance, but they can't dance. And if any of you are here, I'm sorry, come and talk to me and I'll help you out. So anyway, and dancing is good for you. Study after study shows it's good for your brain health, it's good for your physical health. It's one of those exercises that you don't even, it's one of those sneaky exercises that you don't even realize you're getting exercise while you do it because it's so much fun. So anyway, I'm an Amway salesman when it comes to couple dancing. Not line dancing, I despise it, but couple dancing. Well, all the Playboys showed up, so let's play some more music. Remember I talked about the Bakersfield sound and Buck Owens? Well, Merle Haggard also came out of that tradition. Dwight Yoakam followed him later. But there was a guy there that wrote a lot of songs called Win Stewart. And he did this song that I like to introduce myself with. They call me a playboy when I'm a-making my rounds, chasing the bright lights at every night spot in town. Though I'll never show it, my heart's breaking in two. They may call me a playboy, but I'm just lonesome for you. I once had a real love, that was when I had you. Now I'll never feel love with somebody new. This false front I'm wearing, that's just to cover my blues. They may call me a playboy, but I'm just lonesome for you. I'll play it, boy. Oh, help him out, JT. That was when I had you. Now I'll never feel love with somebody new. This false front I'm wearing, that's just to cover my blues. They may call me a playboy, but I'm just lonesome for you. Make playboy when I'm a-making my round, chasing the bright lights at every night spot in town. Though I'll never show it, my heart's a breaking in two. Let me call me a playboy, I'm just lonesome for you. I once had a real love back when I had you. Now I'll never feel love with somebody new. This false one I'm wearing, that's just to cover my blues. Let me call me a playboy, I'm just lonesome for you. They may call me a playboy, I'm just lonesome for you. Oh, yeah. And thanks to Becca, my dear, where are you, Becca? Take a bow. How about a hand for Becca? What a dancer. Woo-hoo. All right, let's do Lonesome Me and Me, and I'll kick it off. Everybody's going out and having fun. I ain't nothing but a fool just sitting alone, not having none. I can't get over how she set me free. Oh, lonesome me. This bad mistake I'm making by just hanging around. I ought to go and blow some dough and paint the town. A lovesick fool who's blind and just can't see. Oh, lonesome me. Well, I bet she's not like me. She's out fancy free. I'm flirting with the boys with all of her charm, but I still love her so. And brother, don't you know, I'd welcome her right back here in my arms. Well, there must be some way I can lose these lonesome blues. Forget about the past and find my somebody new. I done thought of everything from A to Z. Oh, lonesome me. Play it, boy. Billy bop bop bop. Billy bop bop bop. Well, I bet she's not like me. She's out fancy free. I flirting with the boys and all of her charm, but I still love her so. And brother, don't you know, I'd welcome her right back here in my arms. Well, there must be some way I can lose these old lonesome blues. Forget about the past and find me somebody new. I done thought of everything from A to Z. Oh, lonesome me. Play it, JT. Everybody's going out and having fun. I ain't nothing but a fool just sitting alone, not having none. I can't get over how she set me free. Oh, oh, lonesome me. Oh, oh, lonesome me. All right, well, if you want to go look up some of these artists, the people that we really most like to play are Hank Williams, Lefty For Sale, Ray Price, Buck Owens, Webb Pierce. There's an Arkansas fella named Skeets McDonald we'll get to here in a minute. We decided, or I decided, to do mostly recognizable tunes, but there's so many. It's kind of like the blues music or Cajun music. There's a whole lot of people out there that did really, really good stuff that you never heard of. But we're not going to do any of that. We're going to do some Ray Price for you now. Crazy arms, my friends. Let's see what's the fiddle. 1, 2, 3. Now blue ain't the word for the way that I feel, and the storms brewing in this heart of mine. This ain't no crazy dream, I know that it's real. You're someone else's love now, you're not mine. Crazy arms that reach to hold somebody new. While my yearning heart keeps saying you're not mine. My troubled mind knows soon to another you'll be wed. And that's why I'm lonely all the time. So take back these treasured dreams I had for you and me, and take all the love I thought was mine. Someday these crazy arms may hold somebody new, but now I'm so lonely all the time. Crazy arms that reach to hold somebody new, while my yearning heart keeps saying you're not mine. My troubled mind knows soon to another you'll be wed, and that's why I'm lonely all the time. All them boys crazy arms that reach to hold somebody new, while my yearning heart keeps saying you're not mine. My troubled mind knows soon to another you'll be wed, and that's why I'm lonely all the time. Yes, that's why I'm lonely all the time. Thank you, thank you. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That's funny. I'm looking at the next song going, ooh, that's a good one. Like I would pick any bad songs to play tonight. Well, now this one's kind of bad. One, two, three. If you loving me like I'm loving you, baby, we're really in love. If you're happy with me like I'm happy with you, oh, Cupid just gave us a shove. If you're thinking of me like I'm thinking of you, then I know what you're thinking of. If you loving me like I'm loving you, baby, we're really in love. I run around in circles, turning fire alarms. I'm naughty as a fruitcake when you're not in my arms. If you meant for me like I meant for you, baby, we fit like a glove. If you loving me like I'm loving you, baby, we're really in love. If you loving me like I'm loving you, baby, we're really in love. If you're counting on me like I'm counting on you, oh, Cupid just gave us a shove. If you're dreaming of me like I'm dreaming of you, and I know what you're dreaming of. If you loving me like I'm loving you, baby, we're really in love. The folks think I've gone crazy, and I don't feel too sure. And yet there's nothing wrong with me that wedding bells won't cure. If you go for me like I go for you, baby, we fit like a glove. If you loving me like I'm loving you, baby, we're really in love. Do it again, JT. Like a glove. If you loving me like I'm loving you, baby, we're really in love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I swear we could just be a Hank Williams cover band, and that'd be okay. Because it's time for a Hank Williams waltz. So it's a waltzing alert, y'all. Come on out for a waltz. This has one of the prettiest lines in a song that has ever been, as far as I'm concerned. So here we go. One, two, three. 1, 2. Yeah. lonesome whippoorwill. He sounds too blue to fly. The midnight train is winding low. I'm so lonesome I could cry. I've never seen a night so long when time goes crawling by. The moon just went behind the cloud to hide his face and cry. See a robin weep when leaves begin to die. Like me, he's lost his will to live. I'm so lonesome I could cry. The silence of a falling star lights up a purple sky. And as I wonder where you are, I'm so lonesome I could cry. The silence of a falling star lights up a purple sky. And as I wonder where you are, I'm so lonesome I could cry. I'm so lonesome I could cry. The silence of a falling star lights up a purple sky. Oh my God, nobody can write that good. That song evokes a lot from my childhood because I grew up in southeast Arkansas in Stuttgart on a rice farm. And him talking about hearing that lonesome, or hearing that train whistle blow. Well, there was a train about a mile from my house, but my God, you know, it's flat land down there. It's the land of the perpetual drag strip. And sound carries for a long way. So I remember laying awake at night because, you know, we all drink sweet tea and we didn't know even what caffeine was back in those days. So I'd, as a kid, lay awake at night and I could hear that train way off. You know, sort of like that. You know, the kind of games you play when you can't go to sleep and you're all wound up and you don't know why. You think it's just because you're a kid, maybe. But there was a highway in front of my house, and I would listen, and I could just hear the niggling, whispery, almost sound of a big truck. And I would listen to that truck as it got closer and closer and closer. And then it would be like, "Meow." And then I would listen to it go way back in the distance till it would disappeared. And then I'd wait for another one. You shouldn't give your kids sweet tea. This is the moral of that story. Why, baby, why? Why do I tell that story? I don't know why, baby. Why? 1, 2, 3. Tell me why, baby, why, baby? Why, baby, why'd you make me cry, baby, cry, baby, cry, baby, cry? I can't help but love you till the day that I die. So tell me why, baby, why, baby, why, baby, why? Now I got a crow I wanna pick with you, just like last time when the feathers flew. You're running wild and kicking up your heels, leaving me at home with a handful of bills. I can't live without you and you know it's true, but there's no living with you, so what'll I do? I'm going honky tonk and get as tight as I can, and maybe by then you appreciate a good man. Tell me why, baby, why, baby, why, baby, why you make me cry, baby, cry, baby, cry, baby, cry. I can't help but love you till the day that I die, so tell me why, baby, why, baby, why, baby, why? I don't know, but I've heard say every little dog is gonna have his day. You better pay attention, don't you dare forget, 'cause I sure ain't your little puppy dog yet. I caught you honky tonkin' with my best friend. What I ought to done was quit you way back then. Now I'm too old to leave you, but I still get sore when you come home, I'm feeling for the knob on the door. Tell me why, baby, why, baby, why, baby, why you make me cry, baby, cry, baby, cry, baby, cry. I can't help but love you till the day that I die, so tell me why, baby, why, baby, why, baby, why? Tell me why, baby, why, baby, why, baby, why you make me cry, baby, cry, baby, cry, baby, cry. I can't help but love you till the day that I die, so tell me why, baby, why, baby, why, baby, why? Yeah, tell me why, baby, why, baby, why, baby, why? So I guess George Jones managed to sneak into our set list there. He's a little modern for me, but I guess it'll pass. Here's a story about that song. George Jones was actually supposed to record that as a duet, and he wasn't really on the radar nationally at that time. And he was supposed to record that with another singer, his roommate, Sonny Burns. We do a couple of Sonny Burns songs. But it turns out that Sonny Burns was an even bigger drunk than George Jones. And he was too drunk and he couldn't make it in, and George Jones had a big hit with it, and the rest is history. So there you go. I've got a tiger by the tail, it's plain to see. turning mighty pale. And it looks like I've got a tiger by the tail. Now I thought the day I met you, you were meek as a lamb, just the kind to suit my dreams and plans. And now the pace we're living takes the wind from my sails, and it looks like I've got a tiger by the tail. I've got a tiger by the tail, it's plain to see. I won't be much when you get through with me. I'm losing weight and I'm turning mighty pale, and it looks like I've got a tiger by the tail. Get it by the tail, JT. You drag me where the bright lights are found. There ain't no way to slow you down. And I'm about as helpless as a leaf in a gale, and it looks like I've got a tiger by the tail. I've got a tiger by the tail, it's plain to see. I won't be much when you get through with me. I'm losing weight and I'm turning mighty pale, and it looks like I've got a tiger by the tail. Everybody. I've got a tiger by the tail, it's plain to see. I won't be much when you get through with me. I'm losing weight and I'm turning mighty pale, and it looks like I've got a tiger by the tail. Y'all are beautiful, yeah. But realize, though, that those are the thoughts of a fool. Guess what our next song is? Well, you know what? We hadn't gotten to any Ernest Tubb yet. God, I can't believe that. Haven't even mentioned him. So let's do the thoughts of a fool. 1, 2, 3. I had a love, and it was all mine, but I drove her out. I must have been blind. That's the thoughts of a fool, thinking out loud. She loved me so, but I was untrue. She's gone for good, so what can I do? That's the thoughts of a fool, thinking out loud. There's not a thing that I can say about her, except I don't know how I'm gonna live without her. I had a love, and it was all mine, but I watched it fade, a kiss at a time. That's the thoughts of a fool, thinking out loud. Mikey. not a thing that I can say about her, except I don't know how I'm gonna live without her. I had a love, and it was all mine, but I watched it fade, a kiss at a time. That's the thoughts of a fool, thinking out loud, just the thoughts of a fool, just thinking out loud. What's that? Oh my God, it's already 5 till. Well, y'all want to stay for another hour? Because that's just the set list I came in with. God, there's 3 times as many songs that we like to play, or that I like to play, anyway.
We might tell them where they can come to hear the rest of those songs.
Oh, I think I did.
I know, but
that
you
we
could
played.
remind
Let's
them.
see, we're playing July 30th at the Moose Lodge, which I'm a loyal member of the herd there at the Moose Lodge, so you can all be my guest. It's a private club, but you just come in and tell them you're the guest of Jumpsuit Jamey. That opens all kinds of doors you wouldn't even believe.
Usually
But
the back door.
Yeah, usually the back door as they're ushering you. Well, forget that. Anyways, the Moose Lodge up in Springdale, it's in that no man's land between Springdale and Lowell, up there on 71B, Apple Blossom Road. It's a big Quonset hut. It doesn't look like much from the outside, but it's like Harry Potter. It's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. Great big dance floor, super friendly people. Average age is 112, but that it doesn't matter. That just means you're safe and they're mature.
Half the folks are younger than that.
Oh, that's right. Half the folks are younger than me. Dang it. Anyways, so we'll be playing up there June the 30th. I'm actually hosting a dance as the MC out here at the American Legion on June 29th. July 29th. What did I say? Does it really matter? Anyways, July 29th out at the American Legion Dance Hall. I'm hosting 2 bands. In fact, Tim Patterson, are you here? I saw you out dancing earlier. Tim Patterson, there he is over there from State House Electric. Great band. Oh my God, they're so good. I wouldn't be putting my name on it and endorsing it if they weren't. And then the Night Timers, formerly known as Shiloh Molina and the Honky Tonk Flames, they're also going to be playing. So it's going to be a great night of dancing. Even if you don't dance, come on out. It's a real friendly crowd. I'll give a dance lesson, an actual hour-long dance lesson before they play at 6 o'clock, and they'll go on at 7. So it'll be a lot of fun. All the dance halls that we play at, they're not just good places to dance with real friendly people, but they're safe. There's no smoking, just real friendly people. There's one of my mottos in life is if there's any snotty people, we run them off right away. So anyway, y'all come out. July 29th at the Legion, July 30th at the Moose Lodge. Early evening stuff. You'll be home in bed before anybody knows you're gone. So tell your mom and them. Let's see.
Also, I want to thank Cody on the sound back there.
Oh, yeah,
He's been
Cody
doing
Wilson.
a great job.
Thank
all
you, Cody.
day. A pleasure.
Oh, and we ought to thank Joel Bunch, too, for even having us out here and doing that introduction and all that. We ain't used to that.
That was fancy.
Usually the MC just says, well, here they are. They showed. Well, I want to thank y'all for coming out. I guess we don't have much time, so we need to just do one more song, huh?
Thanks a lot.
So we want to thank y'all for coming out. Thanks. Thanks a lot. 1, 2, 3. Thanks a lot. I got a broken heart, that's all I got. You made me cry, and I cried a lot. I lost your love, baby, thanks a lot. You told our friends as I was passing by, that you're not sorry that you made me cry. You said I deserved just what I got. Well, if that's how you feel, baby, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. I got a broken heart, that's all I got. You made me cry, and I cried a lot. I lost your love, baby, thanks a lot. Play it, Mike. Oh, we had a good time tonight. We hope y'all will come back to see us at the Moose Lodge, at the Legion. Hey, and put a bug in the ear of the staff here at the library and say, man, those guys sure were good. I don't think you paid them enough. Play it, JT. And I played the part. Now all I've got is a broken heart. We loved a little and we laughed a lot. Then you were gone, baby, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. I got a broken heart, that's all I got. You made me cry, and I cried a lot. I lost your love, baby, thanks a lot. Keith. Oh, I just love seeing y'all dance. Thanks a lot. I got a broken heart, that's all I got. You made me cry, and I cried a lot. I lost your love, baby, thanks a lot. Fiddle-dee-dee-ding. Thanks for coming out, y'all. Don't forget about our Facebook page, NWA Two Steppers. Come out and see us. Join our dance community. We'll welcome you with open arms. Oh, and Casey has cards, business cards, monkey business, but business cards for our dance group. So y'all get a card from her if you're interested. Get a card if you ain't interested. Maybe you'll get interested later. Anyway, thanks for coming out, y'all. We'll see you the next time.